Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm sorry that this is late again. I'm so sorry. But we are back in the CWS, and it is Season 3, Episode 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. It's Episode 25. I have the book right here. So, we are going to be going... We're staying in the year 2008, and why don't we check out a show and a concept that I actually really liked, and that is where every single championship is on the line. Why don't we check out Night of Champions 2008? So with that being said, let's watch it. So we just had the WWE Tag Team Champions, The Miz and John Morrison, take on the Finlays, Finlay and Hornswoggle. So this was actually a really fun opening contest. I enjoyed it. Finlay's good. So, you know, Finlay, he's been around for years, so he's really good. I enjoy watching Finlay. Hornswoggle actually got a lot of, well, obviously got beaten down a bit because of the height difference, of course. And managed to get the hot tag to Finlay, and it was a hot tag, so that's good. There was even Hornswoggle chance as well. I forget just how entertaining Hornswoggle can be when it comes to stuff like this. He is very entertaining and very, just a really fun character. So, yeah, obviously Morrison and Miz retained the tag team titles, but yeah, it was a fun matchup. So now we've got history of John Cena and Triple H, because the WWE Championship is John Cena versus Triple H. I'm not entirely sure who's holding the belt. I think it's Hunter tonight. So, yeah, we'll see where that takes us. But what is our next match going to be? So we just had Matt Hardy versus Chavito Guerrero for the United States Championship. This was fun. Like, it's Matt Hardy and Chavo Guerrero, so it's not going to be a bad match. It's going to be a good match at least. Matt Hardy retains the belt with the Twist of Fate. So yeah, so far 2 matches, 2 retentions. Is it just going to be a full retention show? I don't know. But we are going to have it's Mark Henry versus Big Show versus Kane for the ECW Championship. Okay, so I was right. Mark Henry was added to the Triple Threat match. Watch my previous episode to get a little bit more context from ECW One Night Stand, Extreme Rules 2008. If you haven't already checked that episode out, please do. So yeah, we will get to this match. Jesus Christ, Peter. So we just had Kane versus Mark Henry versus Big Show for the ECW Championship, and this wasn't too bad. It was entertaining. It was a fun matchup. 3 big men just doing big men things. It was good. You know, it was alright. It was entertaining. Mark Henry wins, pinning Kane to win the ECW Championship. If you want to know a little bit more about that leading into it, I'll have the link at the end to the last episode of CWS right here. So, next up, it's Cody Rhodes and Mr. Hardcore Holly taking on Ted DiBiase and his mystery opponent for the World Tag Team titles. Let's get to it. So, we just had the World Tag Team Championship matchup between Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly taking on Ted DiBiase and his mystery opponent being Cody Rhodes. Tag out to Hardcore Holly. Crossroads, there we go. I had to think of the bloody name of it then for a second. And then Cody tags in Ted and basically, $1 million dream, and gets the submission win, and they are the new / still, for Cody, still the World Tag Team Champions. Got JBL talking now, probably about, I think it's about Punk. I could be wrong, give me 2 seconds. Oh, he owns this company and all that shit, so that's leading into the Shawn Michaels storyline, I think, if I recall. So yeah, we will get to our next matchup. Let's get to it. So we just had Mr. Christopher Jericho taking on Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental Championship. This was a really fun matchup. Kofi and Jericho is a good matchup. It's entertaining, and it was getting good, and then Shawn Michaels comes out, Lance Cade comes out with Jericho for obvious reasons. The incident happened with Michaels being thrown through the Jellytron 5000 on Raw. I think it was the night after Extreme Rules, One Night Stand 2008, I believe. And Michael comes out, super kicks Lance Cade, gets onto the apron, gets attacked by Jericho. Trouble in Paradise, 1, 2, 3, gets the win for Mr. Kofi Kingston and is the new Intercontinental Champion. Jericho is outside trying to talk to Michaels because he's pissed, obviously, and just throws a cheap sucker punch at Michaels' eye to basically carry on that feud. This would result in being feud of the year. So much so that Jericho would actually win the belt in near the end of 2008, and they would have Michaels and Jericho would have an amazing ladder match at Unforgiven 2008. So yeah, I really need to check that show out when I can. So we will get to our next matchup, but so far, Night of Champions 2008, been a good show. Let's carry on. So we just had Kaylee Lee Burchill versus Mickie James, and I'm not gonna lie, this was good. I actually forgot Kaylee Lee Burchill was the challenger for the Women's Championship on this show. I actually forgot that. This was a really fun matchup. It was entertaining. It was well done. It was really fun. Mickie James wins with her spinning DDT. Beautiful counter, you know, going into it, back body dropped into it, jumps and then just hits the DDT. Absolutely gorgeous move. So yeah, Mickie James gets the win in a really good women's match. If you haven't already, check out Mickie James versus Kaylee Lee Burchill at this show. It is good. So our semi-main event match is Edge versus Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship. So let's get to this one. So Edge versus Batista for the world title. This is fun. This is entertaining. And then the family, La Familia gets involved. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, Bam Neely, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, fucking hell, and Vicky Guerrero. Big Show would join this group later down the line. I'm not entirely sure when. But this was fun. It was entertaining. Vicky basically gets out of a wheelchair, goes to the ring, and basically just gets fucking gorilla press slammed outside of the ring onto about 5 people. It was fucking amazing. Edge uses the World Heavyweight title to basically cost Batista the match. This would carry on for a little bit longer moving forward. And I think it would result in... I think Punk cashes in on Edge, if I recall. I think he does. Later down the line. So this was really fun. It was entertaining. It was a good matchup. So our main event is going to be Triple H taking on Mr. John Cena. So let's get to this. So we just had our main event of the evening being Mr. John Cena taking on Triple H. It's a John Cena Triple H match. It's good. Like, it's okay. It's not like fucking, oh my god, 5 stars, but it's decent. It's a good main event. Triple H retains after pedigreeing Mr. John Cena in the win. But yeah, it was fun. It was really good. It was a fun matchup. You know, nothing really significant happened. But yeah, it's one of those matches where it's like, yeah, this is enjoyable. There's nothing really to talk about. It's John Cena versus Hunter, so they are going to kick out of a few moves. They're going to counter each other and all this shit. But yeah, it was good. It was a fun matchup. So, Night of Champions 2008. What did I think of this show in general? It's a fun show. It's entertaining. I liked it. There's nothing really wrong with it. There's nothing really good with it. Maybe... this is their first forte going into like every belt being on the line kind of gimmick. So they would change it moving forward, but as the first one, it isn't bad. Like, they have all the main titles on the line. They have the 3 main big ones. They have the ECW title, the WWE, and the World title. I feel like they should have put the ECW title like second from last, and then the World and WWE championships as well. But it was a triple threat match, and it wasn't the best. But it's one of them. So, with that being said, this was fun. It was entertaining. It was a really good show. I will catch you hopefully next week on Wednesday, because, again. But yeah, catch you guys next week. I don't know where we're going to go next week. I don't know if we're going to stay in the WWE. I don't know if we're going to go to ECW or WCW, or maybe go somewhere completely different. I have no idea, but it's time to have some fun. So, with that being said, see you next week, and TTFN. That's all for now.